Hello my lovelies, Barbara here with your one card reading for the week ahead. It's a Monday, the 17th of July 2023. Did you have a good weekend? I actually had a really quiet weekend, which is incredibly rare for me. I actually just did nothing. Well, I did a bit, but I did a little bit of work, but I wasn't teaching, which actually kept the weekend free, because on Friday, myself and Kerry from Chi Equilibrium went off to the Healy weekend in torrential rain and gales and got drenched, but we had a good time. We had a fantastic time, but my goodness, the weather was terrible. Ended up buying quite a few crystals, as you do. You know, at least I didn't buy any pendulums, which is what I normally end up buying. I didn't find any pendulums. Anyway, I digress. What a deck are we using for this week's one card reading? Well, we have the Starseed Tarot. Well, it's the Syrian Starseed Tarot. Let's get the actual name right. There we are. Massive box. There we go. Da, 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 da. And massive cards as well. There's the back. Look, there's my hand. I mean, it's like I've got huge hands. Yeah, these are big cards. So that's the back. And we have the Six of Flames. Flames, obviously, fire. So these are traditionally one cards. Now look at this card. I love this. I'm scratching my ear there, sorry about that. Right, let's have a good look at this. Now look at this one flame at the top. So we've got the 5 flames down here. Now think about the 5s in tarot, regardless of which suit. 5s are what I call wobble cards. It's when things are going, oh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And this is traditionally known as the victory card. So you have succeeded, you have overcome any issues that you've been experiencing. In this case, a little bit about power. Now, power's a great thing. We all need power. Sometimes you need a good kick up the backside to get yourself going. That would have been your 5 possibly. And then moving on to this. So this is you. Your light is shining. You have been victorious. Now this is for the week coming, remember. So this is a time where you can actually pat yourself on the back and say, do you know what? Well done. Just don't get too big-headed about it. The only trouble with the 6 of Wands, well, in this case 6 of Flames, is, oh, scratch my eye now, what's going on? Is all about leadership and taking people forward with you. And you have to be very, very careful that you don't overstep that authority. We'll use the word authority. People follow you. You are that guiding light here. Look at me, I've got the answers to everything. So this is very relevant within the home as well as the workplace or within relationships or anything like this. So this coming week, be proud of who you are. You will be, how can I put this, tested, and you will come out on top. Just don't take it too far. You have to be very, very careful. You can burn yourself out if you're shining your light too brightly and you appear to be, wow, look at this leader, look at this amazing person. They seem to know everything. They can really follow them. And you do get followed. And people keep taking more of your energy and keep taking over your time. And you keep giving because you think, well, yeah, I can do this. I'm quite good at this. You know, I'm quite proud of what I've done. And they keep taking and they keep taking. And then your energy burns down. And you see that the flames down here are not so bright. So you become back down here and become one of the flames. I mean, notice there's 5 here. That's the whole point. You've got over that wobble of the 5. But you need to remain going forward. 6s are about moving forward, getting over the rubbish in life or the crap in life and things like that. You, this week, will be able to do that. And I'm going to say really seriously, don't take it too far. Don't run before you can walk. There are certain aspects of you, and we all do it. We say, oh yeah, God, yeah, give me more, I can do it. And then you get really, oh, for goodness sake, how much more are you going to give me? But you still take it. And then you take on even more because you're doing more. How many of you, have experienced this in work particularly? Oh, good old so-and-so, they can do more. Oh yeah, wow, you've done a great job there. You've done a great job there. And you get handed more work to do, and you still do that work. You might be working late. You might go in the morning. You might work through your lunch break. But you keep it. Other people, Other people, blow it. You know, they work 9 to 5, whatever their office hours are, or, you know, shop hours are, anything like that. You put everything in, and to the point where you either break and you cannot do any more, or you have to turn around and say, I can't physically do this anymore. I do not have the time to do it. And then it's like, what's the matter with you then? Why? What? Why are you not doing it? So, well, hang on a minute, nobody else is doing it. That is the only problem with this card. So remember, there's negatives and positives with all cards. No matter how positive that card is, there would be a negative, because you can overstep the mark with it. You can take it to the absolute limits, and then the only way is down. It's all very well saying the only way is up. You know, sometimes the only way is downwards. You need to keep that light burning. If you were a candle, for instance, you would need to keep that wick trimmed so it doesn't go all bare and horrible, so it burns brightly continually. Don't burn yourself out this week. This is such a positive week. Don't get me wrong, I'm not giving all this doom and gloom. No, it's a really positive week, and whatever particular trying to think, not concept, that's not the word. You know me, I get these words, don't I? I'm trying to think of whatever it is, whatever you fancy doing. Yes, you can be successful in it. Yes, you will be successful in it. Yes, you will feel really good about yourself. I'm very proud of the job that you've done. Just be aware that people are watching you, and yeah, they want to follow suit. So this is where you have to work harder again. Oh, I like what she's doing. I like what he's doing. Hey, we can do that. We can do that. So you have to work harder. So this is a hard working week where you can succeed and you can remain at the top of your game. Just be nice and level. Just take it calmly, bit by bit by bit. Think ahead. Sixes is about moving on. So this is where I'm going to say to you, think ahead, think long term, just don't rush into it. So have an amazing week. Don't work too hard, but work hard enough. I hope that makes sense to you. So see you next week. Enjoy every day. Discover what you're going to be so successful in, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.